Have you ever come up with a cool new guitar lick, decided to notate it in Guitar Pro, and then completely lost your train of thought while fighting with rhythms, only to forget the idea you were trying to write down in the first place? To avoid that, enter the notes first and worry about the correct rhythmic values later. Treat Guitar Pro like a notepad first, notation software second. I'll be using several very helpful keyboard shortcuts throughout this video that will massively speed up your workflow, and I'll include a full shortcut summary at the end. To show how this works, I'll start with a blank score. If I hit the plus key a few times, the note value is set to 32nd or 64th notes. Either will work, but the smaller the value, the more notes you can fit into each bar. I'll now enter some notes. The B key selects the bend. I'll hit the down arrow to choose bend and release. I can hit return or the right arrow to move to the next note. Return works well here because if you hit it twice, you insert a rest. And if you want silence, it's often best to add the rest now and worry about the duration later. I want one more note at the end of bar 1 that leads into bar 2, so I'll add a rest. You can move into bar 2 either by hitting the right arrow twice or Command plus the right arrow. The H key adds hammer-ons and pull-offs, so I'll add those now. Once again, Command plus right arrow to move into bar 3. I'll hit Ctrl plus the minus key to delete the final bar. If you want the bars to fill the horizontal space, hit Command and return. At this stage, I generally don't care if it looks awful. I've captured the idea, and that's the important part. Now I can make it look correct. I'll hit Command plus A to select everything, then use the minus key to change the note values. If most of the notes will be quavers, it makes sense to set that value now. I can now go bar by bar and clean things up. Any red bars tell me the rhythms aren't adding up, too many or too few beats. In bar 1, I'll select the rest, hit the minus key, then add a dot by pressing the full stop key. That fixes the bar. In bar 3, I'll change this note to a quarter note, then add another quarter note, and hit L to tie it to the previous note. If I hit B, then H to select hold, beat 2 will hold the bent note. V adds vibrato. I'll hit C to duplicate the note, then use the minus key to change it to a minim. The tie and vibrato automatically extend, which is very handy. Let's say you want to add a note into an existing bar. I'll select a note and hit Command and the plus key. A rest is inserted to the left of the selected note. I'll turn that rest into a note, select it along with the following note, and hit the plus key to adjust the rhythm. To hear everything from the beginning, hit Shift plus spacebar. If you want precise visual control, press Ctrl Option D to enter design mode. You can now drag bars and notes exactly where you want them. Here are all the keyboard shortcuts used in this video. Feel free to pause and make a note of any you weren't aware of. Shortcuts make a huge difference to how fast you can work in Guitar Pro. This video was inspired by a comment asking how to enter harmonic information without Guitar Pro fighting back. If you'd like more Guitar Pro workflow videos like this, let me know in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a like, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.